Alright, hello and welcome back to, of course, the Nasty Metal production channel here at YouTube. Welcome to, of course, the second video for, of course, Metaltober 2020. This is pretty much is a follow-up to, of course, the first one, which, of course, was, again, my list of favorite albums to at least play in October. And that was, like, at least personal favorite albums. So, and given that I had at least picked out at least about 20, but again, when it comes to some of these Metaltober videos, I like to have them at least somewhere at least within 10 minutes or 11 minutes, or at least somewhere at least doesn't go over that limit at least. So I had to kind of take out and just really leave my personal favorites. So, but it was great because now I have a second one here. So this is pretty much in a way, kind of like part 2, but this is pretty much just, again, my list of other favorites that I love to play in the month of October. So without further ado, let's definitely just get into that. So this, of course, again, in no particular order, one of my favorite Japanese metal bands, and of course, this is one of the few Japanese metal bands that really does fit the theme of October in general, and this does also bring back some memories, especially 2016, or October 2016. This, of course, is their second full-length album. This, of course, is what was it again? Yeah, Sailing on the Revenge from Cyberbells. This is a great Japanese metal album in general, though at times very experimental, at times, which is actually with the track Diamond City. But for the most part, it's a straight-up rocker. I've seen some people definitely compare them to like Merciful Fate, but I don't really get that. There's definitely more so similarities to like early Loudness and, of course, Bow Wow from there. It's very similar to that, though a little darker and at times maybe slightly heavy, but it also has more of a new wave or British heavy metal sound to it as well. I like this, and it's, again, just a great album to pull out during the time of month. So they're the first one here, Sailing on the Revenge from Cyberbells. Second up, the last one only had at least one thrash metal album. This one's got a few more thrash metal albums. And again, this is a great one. This, of course, is the only album I own from these guys. I gotta get more from them. But this was their debut full-length album. This is R.I.P. from Coroner. It does bring back a lot of that kind of memories as well for me when it comes to the month of October. But this is, of course, it's a perfect album anyways with the themes of this. I mean, R.I.P., Rest in Peace. I mean, we got tracks such as Reborn Through Hate, Where Angels Die, Nosferatu, Spiral Dream, the title track, Fried Alive, Coma, Totenez. Just a great freaking thrash metal album. Very technical at times as well, but it's just great stuff. So just a great album to pull out during the time of month. So R.I.P. from Coroner. This is surprising that this is one of the albums that could have been in my personal favorites, but this album I didn't really get to warm up to until I really got heavily into this band, when it finally really clicked for me. But one of the biggest British metal bands, as of course is Power Slave from Iron Maiden. This, of course, is a perfect album for this time of month. I mean, any other Iron Maiden album is also great. I could have picked the debut album. I could have picked Killers, Number of the Beast, even at times maybe Piece of Mind, or Somewhere in Time, or even Fear of the Dark, or No Prayer for the Dying. I could have picked any of those albums, but to me, this is one that really brings more of the memories and has more of that nostalgia feel for this time of month. It's the best one for me. I mean, come on. I love listening to tracks like 2 Minutes to Midnight, Flash of the Blade, which actually was used in the Italian horror movie of Fenomena. It was actually used in that film. Which is a great Italian horror film from, of course, Dario Argento. So, and that had a great metal soundtrack. But yeah, that, Back to the Village, Power Slave, and of course, even I think it almost kind of fits in this time of month as well with Rime of the Ancient Mariner. So really, to me, this is the Iron Maiden album I really pull out when I'm really in. Well, especially during this time of month, if I'm in the mood for Iron Maiden, this is the one. It just has that just great feel. So, there. Another one. This could have been in my personal favorite list, but I didn't. I didn't put it in that one. But that's Under the Blade from Twisted Sister. I mean, this is just perfect for this time of month as well. And again, the nostalgia memories, at least during this time of month, it just brings back, really brings back the memories of at least October for me. again, when you got tracks such as Run For Your Life, Sin After Sin, Destroyer, and the title track, and Tear It Loose, yeah, it's perfect. So, just a great album. Perfect for this kind of month. I got this one on record, and it was thanks to a Bip Bop Boom, but I've had it on CD for a long time, longer than on record at this point. But that is, of course, again, one of my favorite obscure metal albums. Of course, from my favorite Finnish metal bands, it's Fire in the Brain from Oz. I don't have to say much about it. It's just perfect, just from the artwork and with the song titles here. Got that horror theme going on a little bit, but it works to its advantage, and it's a straight up rocker. I mean, come on, with songs like Black Candles, Fortune, again, Stop Believin', Free Me, Leave Me, and of course the title track. It's all perfect for this time of month. So Fire in the Brain from Oz. Oh boy, getting some German metal here, and again, this band's first 2 albums are perfect for at least the time of month. But this is my personal favorite album from them, even though I love their their debut album. But this is Running Wild with Brennan and Exiled. For some reason, this is one I really gravitate towards. I don't know why. Probably because of this was actually the true first album from Running Wild that I actually had listened to. But come on, from the artwork here and with songs such as Realm of Shades, Mordor, Evil Spirit, and Chains and Leather, it's perfect for this time of month. So, Brandon Exiled from Running Wild. This is another perfect one. Again, these guys got lumped in with the new wave of British heavy metal movement, but this is, though they were more on the doom metal side. But this is, of course, Death Penalty from Witch Final General. I don't care if YouTube has a problem with the artwork. I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna fucking spam the hell out of this album cover anytime I show it. I'm not gonna do any black bars or anything. YouTube can suck it. So if they have a problem with me saying that, again, they can address it to me via email, and I can talk to them through there. But this is a great album. Perfect. Just perfect for this kind of month. I mean, again, very much in that Black Sabbath kind of sound. But even Black Sabbath albums are also great during this time of month. But this one, for at least when it comes to obscure ones in that kind of vein, it just works. I mean, come on. With, like, again, the title track, No Stayer, the song Witch Final General, which, again, would also be worked if you got also the Vincent Price film of the same name playing on the background. Burning a Sinner, R.I.P., just great stuff. So it's just perfect for this time of month. Back to some thrash, and this is one of my favorite thrash metal releases, and one of my personal favorites from it, and it's the EP. That's, of course, is Face Fate from, of course, Blood Feast. Again, this is actually the Blood Feast release I really gravitate towards, even though I love everything they put out. But this is one that I just go for. It's just short and sweet and just gets right to the point. And it's, again, the 2 songs on here, the title track and Bloodlust. It's just perfect. And, of course, the remix versions for, like, R.I.P. and Vampire. This is just all perfect for this time of month. And, of course, the artwork. You can't get any more Halloween than that. So, Face Fate from Blood Feast. And of course, so just one of my all-time favorite U.S. power metal albums of all time. This, of course, again, with their name and so on, it's just perfect. But that's, of course, is, Hellstar with Remnants of War, which is their second album. I mean, come on. You got songs such as Conquest, Evil Reign, Destroyer, Suicidal Nightmare, Dark Queen, Face the Wicked One, and Angel of Death. It's perfect. It's all perfect for this time of month. And even the intro of this, which again just has that Halloween-esque theme, very Dracula-esque. This is just all perfect. So, Remnants of War from Hellstar, definitely one of my personal favorite albums to pull out this month. And just behind there, this is the last one. I mean, I could have gravitated towards our EP, but this is the one I really tend to because it's got the best memories for me. But it's, of course, this Methods of Madness from Obsession. The reason is the song was used in the soundtrack, at least on the soundtrack. I don't think it was ever used in the film, but which was, though not my personal favorite Texas Chainsaw Massacre film, but it was Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. It was actually on at least a soundtrack record, but it wasn't in the film, as far as I know. Maybe in one of the trailers, maybe, I think, but it got put on the soundtrack. But it was used, in, of course, in Sleepaway Camp 3. At least around the intro part, the track, yeah. But it's one of the many reasons why it just has that feel for me. So it's just perfect. Again, sounds like High Treason, Killer Elite, the ballad Desperate to Survive, which is actually a great fucking ballad, actually. It's a great track. And of course, Too Wild to Tame. Just great stuff. And to me, it's the one album that just I really gravitate towards, at least from Obsession, for at least albums to pull out during this time of month. So there you go. There you go. There's pretty much my other favorites, and I think this is the last of these kind of, at least of these style videos. I might come up with some different ideas. I know I'm gonna come up with some different ones, and I got some in store for you. So with that, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you have any comments on a lot of these albums that I had showed, again, leave your comments in the comment section below. So with that, I hope y'all enjoyed. This is Every Thrasher, Sam out, and I'll see you all later. Take care, everyone.